line equations from point slope. So this one's really not much different from the last one that we just did. We're going to use our slope intercept form, our point slope form, because that's the easiest form given a point and a slope. So we've got y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where x1 and y1 are a point on the line and m is the slope, right? So I can really just type it straight in. Y minus a negative 6 equals 2/3 times, and I had to arrow over so I made sure I'm not still in the denominator, times x minus a negative 6. Now, we can see if Delta Math will take this. Minus a negative is poor notation. It's bad math grammar. So let's go ahead and change those to minuses to plus signs. Submit. Yes. Okay, now it looks like Delta Math is giving us their answer in slope-intercept form. So let's say you do your problem in point-slope form, Delta Math did it in slope-intercept form, and you wanted to know maybe you got it wrong, maybe you got it right. You wanted to just check. Why did I get it wrong? I think my equation should be working. So this is where we can grab our Desmos calculator and we can check to see what's happening with our lines. So we'll type in the Delta Math equation, y equals 2/3 x minus 2, y equals 2/3 x minus 2, and I did arrow over to make sure that x was not in the denominator. Okay, and it went ahead and graphed my line right there. And then I'm going to type in my equation, which is y plus 6 equals 2/3 times the quantity of x plus 6. Right, so y plus 6 equals 2/3. I'm going to arrow over to get out of that denominator, x plus 6. Okay, so check out what's happening here. Okay, and this is what should happen if you have equivalent forms of lines, right? When I am looking at just the black one, which is my slope-intercept form, I see just the black line. When I click on my red line, notice it was overlapping with that black line, right? They are literally the same line. They share every point. They have every point in common. They're overlapping lines. So this is one way that you can know that you have two different forms or equations for the same line. Okay, just like if I typed in, right, if I changed, one little thing, now I no longer have overlapping lines. These are no longer equivalent forms of the equation. And that's about all there is to that.